Good morning, everyone. I'm Kamal, the secretary of the company. I'm glad all could make it today. Before we begin, I would like to quickly take attendance to make sure everyone is here. We can start with the CEO, Mr. Bilal,
I'm here.
Mr. Mohammed,
Yes, I'm here.
Mr. Joseph,
I'm here.
Mr. Du.
Yeah, I'm here.
Finally, we have Mr. Faris.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, now let's get started. As we know, the purpose of today's meeting is to discuss how can we respond to the new competition in our market. I will now hand it up to our CEO, Mr. Bilal, to kick in and start with this discussion.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Kamal. Welcome to all participants in today's meeting. And thank you all for making the time to join our meeting today. So as you know, we have been monitoring the recent developments in our local market, and there's been a significant update that I'd like to discuss with you today. So there's a new 4-star hotel that has recently opened in Phuket, Bintang, close to our establishment. And I'm sure some of you guys may have heard of it. And it's clear that this development is already impacting our business. So our objective today is to discuss how we can respond strategically to mitigate the impact of the new competition and to regain our competitive edge. So first, let's look at the immediate impact. We have observed a notable decrease in both occupancy rates and revenue per room over the past few weeks. Additionally, our market share in the local area has begun to decline as guests are being drawn to the other hotel. This new hotel offers a fresh, modern experience with state-of-the-art amenities and a premium brand appeal. Their pricing strategy is actually very competitive, and they have been attracted a lot of attention through aggressive marketing. To counter this, we will hear from each department on their insights and proposed strategies. So we will focus on 3 main areas: enhancing guest experience, optimizing revenue, and aggressive marketing. So to begin, I will pass it on to our customer experience manager, Mr. Joseph, to take the floor and share his insight on the subject.
Thank you to our CEO, Mr. Bilal, for this opportunity. Good morning, everyone. I am Joseph, the Customer Experience Manager. To start with an overview of our situation, since the new hotel's opening, we have observed shifts in guest preferences and feedback. Our occupancy rates have seen a decline, and we're receiving more comparison in guest reviews. While we have always prided ourselves on our personal touch for the past decade and a half, it's clear that we need to step up our game to compete effectively. We analyzed guest feedback from the past 6 months and determined that the key areas for improvement are the quality of service, room amenities, and overall guest experience. The new hotel is offering personalized services, and their modern facilities are attracting younger travelers. That is why, to address these challenges, I propose that we should adopt some of this strategy. Firstly, we should allocate some resources into improving facilities and amenities. While a complete overhaul may not be feasible immediately, small improvements can make a big difference. Upgrading our current amenities, such as adding modern conveniences or refreshing our decor, could help us completely more effectively. Secondly, we could leverage unique selling points. Secondly, we could leverage unique offerings such as guest loyalty programs with exclusive benefits to our customers. Our unique selling points such as local expertise, complimentary service, and distinctive experience should be emphasized so that we could highlight our strengths and offer something special that the new hotel may not. Thirdly, we could enhance guest engagement and elevate our services. We could create some training programs to train our staff and ensure they provide outstanding service consistently. This includes focusing on personalized guests, interaction, anticipating needs, and resolving issues promptly. This also allows our staff to engage with our guests and create a safe and comfortable environment during their stay. I'd like to hear your thoughts on these strategies and any additional suggestions that you might have.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph. In my opinion, I agree with your strategies. So as a business that relies on guest experience, focusing on these issues is crucial to retain trust with our guests. Does anyone want to comment on these strategies?
Leno,
I would like to share my concerns on the cost of this facility upgrades. Do we have to allocate major resources on these specific areas?
That is a very excellent point, our finance manager. We could start with more cost-effective changes that could be our stepping stone in making some changes to our establishment. I'll work with our team to identify the most impactful, budget-friendly improvements. Thank you all for your valuable feedback. I'll prepare a more detailed plan and schedule a follow-up meeting to review our progress and the appropriate budget allocation. Together, we can ensure that our guest experience remains exceptional and competitive.
To share my opinion as well, I also believe that highlighting these upgrades in our marketing efforts could also help us stand out. We could make a campaign around our improved amenities.
Excellent suggestions. So let's prioritize cost-effective upgrades and align them with our marketing initiatives. So, Mr. Kamal, please note that we'll need a detailed proposal for the upgrades, including cost estimates, and make a note to coordinate between customer experience and marketing on this.
Understood, Mr. Bilal. I will ensure to know that we need a detailed proposal for the upgrades and a coordination between the customer experience and the marketing upgrade for the marketing.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Kamal. Now I'd like to hear from our marketing director, Mr. Farish.
Good day, everyone. My name is Ahmad Farish bin Faisal Hamdi, and I am your marketing director. In this meeting, I will be discussing our marketing efforts and propose some strategies to strengthen our position in the market. So, we have seen how this new hotel has a strong branding and promotional campaigns are drawing attention away from us. Even though we have a long time standing in the area, we are receiving some feedback highlighting the new hotel's amenities and modern appeal, which has caused our reputation to be pushed out of the limelight. To combat this scenario, I am proposing a few market strategies. We could start by enhancing our digital presence and implement some online marketing tactics to our agenda. For example, we can develop some engaging content that showcases our unique features and guest experiences. We should also leverage on social media platforms to build a community and encourage some user-generated content while creating some targeted ads to capture traffic and booking. This also includes improving our website's visibility to ensure that we rank higher in search results compared to this new hotel. On the other hand, we can utilize some local partnerships and create some collaborations. From partnerships with local businesses, attractions, and events, we can create some exclusive packages or offers that provide added value to our guests and can help to differentiate us from the competition. We can also collaborate with some online influencers to help promote our brand and be enticed by their own audience. Finally, we could introduce a customer loyalty program. This loyalty program aims to reward repeated guests and encourage direct bookings. We can consider offering some additional benefits or exclusive experiences for our loyal customers. Now, I would like to open the floor for your thoughts on these strategies. Are there any additional approaches that you would like to consider? Or do you have any concerns about these proposed plans?
All right. Well, I think the loyalty program looks like it's a good idea to keep our customers or keep our guests like coming back again. However, I recommend focusing on promotion on guests who tend to spend more money.
I totally agree with Mr. Mohammed, and targeting the right guests will enhance their overall experience as well. We should make sure our marketing highlights those unique experiences that only we can offer.
Good observations. Let's make sure we develop a targeted loyalty program that aligns with our guest profiles. Mr. Kamal, please ensure that this is noted for follow-up with marketing.
Noted, Mr. Bilal. Targeted loyalty program aligned with the guest profile. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Kamal. I shall now hand the meeting to our finance manager, Mr. Duinran.
Okay. Good day, everyone. I'm Duinran, the finance manager. I'll jump straight into the financials. Over the last 6 months, we've experienced a noticeable drop in our occupancy rates and revenue, mainly due to the competition from the new hotel. When we compare the first quarter of this year with same period last year, our revenue has decreased by 10%, and the operational costs are still too high, impacting our profitability. To maintain our financial health, I suggest we implement some measures to reduce our operational costs by 5%. We can start by reviewing our energy usage, optimizing staffing schedules during peak times, and negotiating better terms with our suppliers. Moreover, to recapture some market share, I suggest we consider temporarily lowering our room rates or introducing promotional rates for a limited time to attract guests back. However, to prevent a loss in perceived value, we could introduce add-on services that generate extra revenue, like premium dining experience, wellness packages, or paid late checkout opening. I welcome your input on these measures, and if there are any other cost-saving ideas we should explore.
Reducing operational costs sounds good, but I'm concerned about how it might affect the quality of our service. We need to ensure any cuts don't compromise the guest experience, especially during peak times.
Absolutely. Our goal would be to cut costs without affecting service quality. We'll identify efficiencies that don't impact the guest-facing side, such as optimizing energy use or renegotiating contracts.
I like the idea of promotional rates paired with exclusive experiences. It maintains our premium image while attracting price-sensitive guests.
I also agree. So let's make sure the cost reductions don't impact guest experience negatively. So, Mr. Kamal, please note the need for careful implementation of these cost-saving measures and coordinate with finance, please.
Of course, Mr. Bilal. I'll note that we will be carefully implement the cost-saving measures while maintaining a guest experience quality.
Thank you, Mr. Kamal. Now, I'd like to give the floor to our revenue manager, Mr. Mohammed.
Guys, I just had internet interruptions. So now can you hear me clearly?
Yes, we can.
Okay, good day everyone again. So Mohammed here, I'm the revenue manager. Building on what finance manager, which is Mr. Duran mentioned earlier. So let's take a look at the number from a revenue perspective. So right now it's okay. Right now our average daily rates ADR has driven about 8%. So and our occupational rates also has gone down by from 85 to 70%. The main reason for that is the aggressive pricing from the new hotel. Okay, this has led to a significant drop in our revenues in pre-rooms, which is 8%, which is a major concern for us. To address this, I suggest we introduce our dynamic pricing model. So this would allow us to adjust room rate based on the demand. So we also can offer like more conservative prices with more occupancy. So this is low when raise it. So we during the weekend days or weekend the holidays. So it would give us more flexibility, and it's help us to get better in the market conditions. And I also we should like explore the marketing such as collaborate, hosting local events. So this strategy would help us to bring in more business and diversity in our revenue streams, making less dependent on just a tourism traffic. So what do you think, guys? So we should like to roll out the dynamic pricing right now, or maybe testing in certain rooms, first, or do you want us to start promoting partnership with the travel agency or online platforms and to increase our visibility? So what do you think, guys?
I think testing it first with certain categories is a good idea. It will help us see how guests respond without making a major change all at once. Also, forming a partnership with a travel agency could help us boost occupancy from international travelers.
Agreed. I think we can promote this dynamic pricing model subtly in our marketing materials to show that we offer value without cheapening our brand.
Great input. Let's proceed with the test phase for dynamic pricing on selected room categories. Mr. Kamal, make sure this is documented and coordinate with the revenue manager, Mr. Muhammad, to monitor the results.
Okay, so we will be proceeding with a test phase and then a dynamic pricing for the monitor outcome, if I got that right.
Thank you, Mr. Kamal. So, all right, I think everyone here has shared their suggestions. So thank you, everyone, for your insightful contributions today. To summarize, we have agreed on several key actions. First, enhancing guest experience with targeted upgrades, then boosting our marketing efforts through digital strategies and partnerships, and implementing dynamic pricing on a trial basis, and finally, managing our operational costs smartly. Each department will refine these proposals into actionable plans, and we will meet again in a month to assess progress. I trust each of you to execute these plans effectively. Mr. Kamal, please ensure all action items are documented and circulated to everyone by the end of the day.
Okay, of course. I will document circulate all the actions and I'll promote the items as well. Does anyone have any question to ask before we end the meeting?
No.
No, I have nothing to say.
I also don't have anything to add.
So good. So good.
Okay, if there is no further questions, we can end the meeting here. Thank you, everyone, for your valuable cooperation. And I'll be circling the minutes for the meeting along with the actions. And if anyone have any feedback, please feel free to share with me. Thank you again for everyone for attending the meeting. Take care.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.